Welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel New Game Plus. We get little clues about our resident delinquent, and it just really surprised me as to, thinking about it now, how much more clues there were out there that perhaps didn't really realize that much before. Oh, there's our monster. Well, let's do a quickie save. Yeah, let's do this one. Yeah, warning. It's a big monster. And there's two of them. Because we just have to deal with two monsters. Well, can't really do so much. Oh. Let's do this. I don't think it'll kill it though. Which does have the ATS up. May do something. Actually, we'll do a lot of things, I'm sure. Not as much as I would have thought. I thought it would have done more. Come closer, my friend. Oh, there goes Rean's chance of getting Fortuna, but he's not going to use arts much anyway. Oh, Rean's just being dragged around like nobody's business. Poor guy. Rocky Croaker. A large frog-like monster. Its skin is as hard as iron due to all the stones it eats. Well, I could do some crystal floods. That seems to work out well. Oh, freeze, nightmare, faint, poison, sleep blind. Oh, a lot of different things. Well, this way. I could get both. Yeah. But it's not going to do as much as I'd hoped though, because he's just... Oh, there we go. You're fine. We'll get you back up. We'll get you up to normal soon. Speaking of which, get him up. And we will get Crystal Flood up. Oh, perfect. Oh, he has 0 arts. Let's link you back up. Crystal Flood. Yep. Oh, nice. What are you gonna do? Absolutely nothing. And what are you gonna do? Absolutely nothing. It was so good, we decided to do it twice. Yeah, let's just get Rean up. It'd be better just have him up. Actually, maybe switch him out. What do you have? You're not gonna cast that fast, but let's switch you out to Fees, and that way it's evasion. Should potentially be able to blind this guy. Here we go. Oh, he's back up and running. Well, another Crystal Flood, and then I'll get some MP back. Whenever I see Cross Crusade, I keep on thinking of Toval. Is it the same way for you guys too? Let me know in the comments.
クス駆動それ
No!
行こっか
Elliot, you poor dear. What do you have? I think I'd be better off doing something else, truth be told. Yeah, let's blind you this time.
ほいっと
And freeze.
さてと
And we need to get an item you.
それ
任せてくれ
Will this work?
赤火弾リロード逃がしはしない
No, of course didn't. Oh, that one's dead. Stone juice. Oh,
お返し
somebody's
私の番
petrified.
だねうん
Now we can do this.
はあやっ
Don't worry, Lisa, you'll be fine.
みんな怪我はない
Perfect. Oh, yay. Lots of levels. And new material.
うんいい感じね
Heavenly Gift can now be used. Area, Medium, Insight, CP regen. Grants allies Insight status and restores 20 CP every turn.
つかめた
よし100点満点だな
Well, brand new ability. Defeated the quest monster. We could go back? Emphasize the word could. Because we don't necessarily want to go back. There is a treasure I still need to get. So what I will do is I will go ahead, get that, and meet you back when we're getting towards the mine. Yeah, towards the mine. Well, I said I was going to come back around the time that I got to the mines, but, well, it's time to go up the wrong way and have fun doing it. But unfortunately, Sharon's...
なんでわざわざ逆走するのよ
Yes,
ちょっと楽しいかも
absolutely. It's lots of fun. And unfortunately, we didn't get Sharon saying, well, Master Rean, well, she's not with us right now. But let's speak to these guys and get this quest over and done with. Then we can get to the mines. Excuse me, could you spare us a moment of your time? We're from students of Thor's military academy, who you asked to exterminate a monster for you. Oh, you're from class 7, aren't you? I heard that you'd be handling that monster. But I'm skeptical that a handful of kids would be up to the task. Well, sir, this handful of kids just beat its ass. Well, no skin off my nose. You probably won't handle it as well as we could, but you can give it your best shot. Of course. Do they just rubber stamp the enlistment form of every egotistical ass who wants to join up with the provincial army? The answer is yes. I know it seems that way, but, well, maybe you're onto something there. Makes it easy to know that what they're thinking now. Just don't let it get to you. As soon as you exterminate the monster, report directly back to us. If you're somehow still having trouble wrapping your brain about what to do, I suppose I could answer your questions. I thought I did defeat it, though. Oh, did I not do something quite right? I'm trying to let the provincial army know, but okay. Yeah, alright. So you're able to exterminate the monster on the West Highway, weren't you? Yes, I was, and I was going to tell you that a moment ago, but you decided no, you weren't going to allow that. Well done. That's some busy work off our plate. Well then, here's your reward. Don't use it all in one place. Receive Sup in Math 700. Thank you very much. Well then, you're excused. Anything else? Those damn railway military police fools. What the hell do they think gives them the right to come into our province? They've got some nerve. Well, you've got some nerve, sir. You're a bit of an ass. Very pretty. I wonder if there's a really good echo. Gotta try. Echo, 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 echo. Okay, that was really cheesy and dumb of me. Super cheesy, but super fun. Whoa, this mountain path looks kind of dangerous. Well, at least it's maintained. Oh, good grief. Nobody said anything about having to climb a mountain today. I'm already feeling bushed. There's a freight line that goes right to the mine, right? Why can't we just use that? Oh, come on. We're students, not train-hopping vagabonds. Just think of this as another part of our training. Oh, geez. Lighten up, you guys. It looks like there's some wildlife on this path that may prove dangerous. So let's be careful as we go. Roger that. Dangerous wildlife to us? Are you kidding me? Hell no, we're going to exterminate everything we find. Like so.
みんな気をつけてね。私の番だね。ほいっと。
Oops, just dropped a grenade.
うん。
Vanished.
敵ユニットの傾向解析。解析完了だよ。
Bomb spider, an arthropod monster that eats wreckage left by explosions. Detonates the poison sac on its back if it senses danger.
任せてちょうだい。そこ、チャンスよ。
もらった。
甘いよ。
Indeed.
そこだ。ここだ。
もらった。
And that is that.
うまく合わせられたわね。
あ。
What do we find? Oh, battle scope. Great. I needed more of those. Oh, it's a crayon. We want to scribble.
チャンスよ。行きましょう。
それ。
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go.
なんだこれ。
It's a lovely invisible crayfish. Visible crayfish coughed up water sepith. And CP recovered by 50, which is what I needed. Now we've gotten that done, we can now continue on for Chushies and to become a miner? A miner?
強そうね。注意しないと。
Yes, a miner. Or is that what we would call Fee? A miner. Whoa. Unbelievable. Yeah, it is rather cool up close. Very massive operation. Surprise, I take it? Welcome to the Sachin Iron Mine, birthplace of the steel that built the Empire. It's huge. I had no idea something this large was sitting right on the other side of the mountain path. Even from where we're standing now, the structures look like they're tens of arch tall. The cranes and ducks are so massive, it's like they're meant for giants. I guess this must be where the freight line we passed on the way here. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. Is this mine managed by the Marquis too? No. This mine itself is actually owned by House Arnar, which means it's officially under the control of the Imperial family. They decide how much iron is mined, then the ore is processed by Reinford's Iron Works and shipped all over the Empire. I see. It's a smart move in the sense that it prevents a cadre of nobles from holding a monopoly on the iron mined here. It sounds like this place has a history of complicated politics all on its own. Well, how about it? Shall we head down and see if we can go inside? Yeah, we'll need to tell the mine chief about the researcher's request. Oh, you should be able to see the entrance from here. Huh? Oh, what's that car? RMP, you know me. It looks awfully familiar. If I had to guess, it looks like one of the RMP's vehicles we saw in the capital. Oh, you're right. What the heck are the railway military police doing all the way out here? Doesn't look like you're standard patrol, at least. Only way to find out for sure is to head inside. And that just means running over there, talk to everybody along the way, of course. Because more information, the better. You a tourist or something? You'll need to get permission if you want to enter the mine. Can't let you go in without it. This here is the backbone of the Empire, after all. Can't just have anyone wandering in off the streets. Okay, same thing as before. I couldn't quite remember because I know that after games of experience, sometimes they say something else, sometimes they don't. Oh my, if it isn't Alisa. Feels like ages since we last saw you around here. If you're looking for the chief, he's inside right now. Go on in. Thank you. Wow, the miners here really do recognize her. Guess she would have some clout as Gwyn's daughter, though. Didn't think he'd be coming back this soon. Anyway, the chief's inside. I'm sure he'll be glad to see ya. But we will speak to everybody else around here first. Oh, there's just one person. Hi-ho! Hi-ho! Hey, would you mind not standing so close? I'm working here. That's the only singing you'll get out of me. Well, thank you for your cooperation. If you'll excuse us. Sure. Take care on your way out. Nice salute there, sirs. Looks like the railway military police really are here. But why would they come out to a mine? Who are you kids? What are you doing here? It's great to see you again, Rudolph. Well now, if it ain't little Lisa. It's been ages since I last saw you around here. What brings you... Oh! Looks like you brought some friends this time, too. Actually, we're... Ah, so you're that group from that military academy? Oh, I heard you were scheduled to come, but I guess the date just slipped my mind. Sorry to drop in unannounced. Oh, no trouble at all. The doors of Session are always open for little Lisa. Though I suppose you're not so little anymore. You've really grown up since I last saw you. Is that young fellow with the black hair your sweetheart? Oh, no, of course not. We're just classmates. What she said. Rean, is there something you've been keeping from us? I wasn't expecting you to know the foreman. Well, Grandfather brought me here quite a few times when I was young, and the chief was always really nice. You got some friends in high places. Well, Gwyn was always good to us miners. The chairman is such a huge company, he was always so easy to get along with. I would talk with him like a friend. I know what you mean. Oh, come to think of it, you all go to Thor's. You must know Angelica Ragnar, right? How's she doing? Huh? So you know Angelica too? Oh, that I do. She used to work here as a part-timer after all. Say what? A daughter of one of the 4 great houses working in a mine? Yeah, she's Marquis Ragnar's daughter. Can't say I know much about her family situation. But she never mentioned it back when she started here, and she picked up the work in no time. Put in a harder day's work than most of our regular miners, too. You don't see too many gals out there like her. I can hardly believe it, and yet, somehow I can.
Well, that just sounds just like her.
There's nothing normal about Angelica. Every time I got my eyes on a girl, she'll swoop in and have them head over heels for her before I get a chance.
She sounds less like a noble by the minute.
Well, takes all sorts, doesn't it? Gotta say, I kind of miss those days, though. Reinford's current chairman, she's a sharp lady and quite a looker, too, but she's none too friendly. Never shows her face around here, and considering how much a workaholic she is, I'd imagine she ever will. Beg your pardon. Didn't mean to speak badly of your mother, Alisa. Hope you can forgive me?
No, it's all right, really. I might be her daughter, but I probably know less about her these days than the company board.
Alisa? Oh, by the way, what were the railway military police doing here? Oh, those guys? Oh, they've been dropping in quite a bit lately, asking some questions about the operations. Today they're badgering me for all sorts of statistics about how much ore we've been mining.
That seems like an odd question, even for the RMP.
Why would they have a need for information like that? I don't know, but it sounds even more than a little fishy. Yeah, I'm not even sure what it was they were trying to figure out. Anyway, I'm guessing that's not the reason you trekked all the way out here. Oh, right. Whoops. I can't believe we almost let it slip our mind. Actually, there is something we were hoping you can help us with. Rean explained their request to retrieve an ore sample from the sealed mine shaft on behalf of Professor Schmidt. So that's your business, huh? I do recall a metal like that being found in those old tunnels, but we sealed that shaft off quite a while back because a dangerous monster decided to make its place its haunt. Sounds like you already know that much, though. You really certain you want to head on in there?
Yeah, that's the plan anyway. We wouldn't normally ask you to do this, but it's a part of our field study.
Monsters on the field studies are one of our specialties. Alright then. You all look like you can handle yourselves in tussle, I admit. I suppose you'd be able to hold your own against whatever's in there. Received mine shaft key. This'll open the door to the mine shaft.
Thank you so much.
Don't mention it. If you keep this way and head east at the junction, you'll see the entrance to the sealed mine shaft. But it bears repeating, be careful in there. No one's been inside for years now.
Oh, we will.
Alright, let's mosey. These tunnels are really gloomy. Well, we are an abandoned mine shaft. What are you expecting, confetti and parades? Oh, that would have been interesting though. Just maybe have a band. Actually, Elliot could have led the band. Anyway, we'll need to stay on our guard for the monster too. It was obviously dangerous enough to seal off the entire tunnel.
Yeah, caution is our first priority here.
Alright, let's see if we can find some of this selenium. Stay on your guard. You don't know what might find us in here. Fun times, that's what's gonna find us.
Roger.
Considering that Elisa's in the area, may as well do that. How much was it in here? Oh yeah, it wasn't that big. Which is nice. We'll do more mine stuff later, but there wasn't even much treasures to find either, because I think it was like one, if I saw correctly. Oh, there's a very fat bat. Hey, Mr. Fat Bat. Well, first, Alisa, aim, please. Thank you. Perfect. Let's blind everybody. I need to scan them anyway. We don't want to kill them too quickly. Speaking of scanning,
敵ユニットの傾向を解析
I wonder what kind of metal band they listed here for a metal bat.
解析完了だよ
Metal bat, a large bat monster. A steady diet of ore has made its fur as hard as steel. I liked my other idea better.
任せてちょうだい
Make it rain
行くわよ
任せてくれ
and petrify.
石化弾リロード逃がしはしない崩れた
Well, one of them's gonna be dead.
はっ
The other two are gonna be dead in short order anyway.
行こっか
Oh, what? We missed one?
せっや
I am shocked, I tell you.
戦闘
Absolutely
終了
shocked.
先に行こっか
Angel reached level 5. Thankfully! Altera Cannon. Automatically recover from KO now. Recover 100% EP, HP EP, CP plus 200. Activates twice per battle. Gradual HP regen when HP is low. Now lasts for 5 turns, once per fight when under 20% HP. Gained a new ability. Delay after space arts reduced. Delay reduced by 50%. Why did I have it on you? I thought I would have put it on Lisa. Well, I haven't seen anything that fits the description we were given. They said they only found small amounts of it back before this tunnel was sealed. Shall we keep looking? We should probably make a more thorough sweep of the area. Shrooms! What's that? That must be the monster we were warned about. So it decided to come out and greet us after all, huh? Ready or not, we're in for a fight.
強敵ね気をつけて行こっか
Lots of fights though, but it's fun. Gold fungus, among us, and the turtle bug.
せーのやっとどめチャンス
もらった
Ooh. I don't want to kill though. I really don't want to kill. I do want to learn more about it, but Elliot can do that. Yeah, let's do this.
行くわよ僕の番だね
Now you can detect,
敵ユニットの傾向を
and then
解
we can
析
just go to town on everything.
つかめた
Gold fungus, a spore monster that became massively enlarged due to eating high quality ore. The reason the shaft was closed. So if you eat a lot of high quality ore, you get really, really big. Huh.
僕の番だな
Ooh. I want to do this, but this will cost 0. Yeah, let's do these guys.
せい
And it saves his EP anyway. Having Fee with the 0 arts would have been really silly.
行くよ
There we go.
チャンス続いてマキアス
任せたまえ
せいえい
そこだ
Yeah, stay in the circle, please.
はっ
Then I can toast more of you. It's perfect.
あ
Mm.
はっ
There we
行こ
go.
っか
And delay,
せーの
delay, 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 delay.
やっとどめ崩れた
もらった
さてと
0 arts. 0 arts.
それ
I was really hoping that it would have been fire, but yeah, I realized that he doesn't have fire stuff. Alisa does. Speaking of fire,
アークス駆動
僕の番だな。
now do you have the ability yet to... No, you don't.
石化弾リロード。逃がしはしない。
I just couldn't quite remember if he had the ability to speed everybody up yet. And like, no, that isn't the case. Well, you don't really need any of this. Let's just put him to sleep.
眠って
That won't work though. No, it's pretty shoddy. There we go. We're having roasted mushrooms tonight. Mistral reached level 4. Begin battle with ATS raised, now 4 turns with ATS plus 25%. Raises ATS when HP is low. 4 turns of ATS plus 25%. Once per fight when below 20% HP.
いい感じねやったね
よし、100点満点だな。
And it's done. Glad that's over. Oh. Found Linium. Huh? Is it just me, or does this look exactly like a nice chunk of Linium? So that monster had eaten it? That was a bit rougher of a ride than I was prepared for. Still, that's mission complete. Accomplished, I guess. Yeah, let's go back to the Institute of Technology.
Let's say goodbye to the chief on our way out if we get the chance.
Oh, looks like you're able to get your metal sample out safely. I should guess that Gwen's granddaughter and her friends would be up to the task.
It was no walk in the park with having to fight off that monster.
Well, you did good work nonetheless. Monster fighting and all. Make sure you get that to the Institute of Technology, alright? Yes, we will. Anything else you have to say? Just come back and let me know if you need anything else, Alisa. We'll be happy to give you a hand.
Thanks.
Can I teleport from here? Let's see. Well, not in here. Maybe outside I can do so? Oh, did you manage to find any Liam? Sure did. Here you go. Rean handed over the Linium. Thanks. This is exactly what I was hoping to get my hands on. This should be plenty to serve as a research sample.
I'm glad to hear that. Of course, if you actually went in and cleared the monster out of there, I'm sure you could get plenty more.
That's something we can consider after we've proved this is a viable material. That's all part of the research. And this is Professor Schmidt we're talking about. I'm sure he'll deliver some kind of interesting result. It was an honor to have been able to aid the professor's research. It was a pretty rough job, though. Thanks. I'm grateful for all your help. And I'd like you to take these as a reward. Received U material times 10. Yay! Thank you very much. Anyway, it's back to work for me for now. Good luck with your field study.
Thank you. Glad we could help out.
Mining a minor metal completed. Oh, it's now sundown. Looks like the sun's starting to set already. That took longer than I expected. I'm not surprised. That was a hard day's work even by our standards.
Well, at least we were able to finish off all the requests, and that's what really matters. Now let's head back home and wait for my mother.
You said it. Some of you seems awfully cheerful. Well, we're gonna have some Sharon's cooking, so it would be awesome. Huh? What? What's wrong? Oh, there's something going on over there. Oh. Seems like something out of the ordinary. Sounds like it's coming from the plaza on the lower floor.
Let's go take a closer look.
Well, we got a bird's eye view. Hey, isn't that...
No way.
Yeah. Tensions rising. What are the provincial army and the railway military police doing here? Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this.
This doesn't look good.
I don't know what's happening, but these guys look like mean business.
Let's go down to the lower floor and get a closer look.
Right.
Huh? This is bad.
Hey, Mister. Preserving order in Ruhr is the duty of the Norcia Provincial Army. Our duty. We've had quite enough of outsiders like yourself swaggering into town as though you own the place. If I may, we're currently here on a mission for which we have full authority. Besides, the expansion of the railways has increased the flow of money, information, and people across the country. These days, it takes a modern organization to maintain order in an interconnected world. That organization is the RMP. So why don't you take your sashes and your pointy helmets and kindly keep out of our way? Oh, you son of a... Sir, I can't let insolence like this tarnish our good name. Now, let's not be too hasty here. They may answer to the Chancellor, but with only this many of them, they're nothing more than a mob in uniforms. Bring in the tanks. Or armored vehicles. What the hell? Armored cars? Are you insane? You can't just roll military vehicles into the middle of a city. On the contrary, arms exist as tools to defend one's territory, one's country. Had we been the ones fighting the terrorists, I assure you we would have not been outsmarted. Citizens of Ruhr, you have nothing to fear. In these dangerous times with terrorists running rampant, the Norcia Provincial Army is here to defend you from harm. And defend you we shall. These glorified beat cops are out of their depth. They know nothing of this community. I'd suggest you don't place too much trust in them. What a blowhard. It's like he's spoiling for a fight. Yep. He's really selling it to the populace. But they can't just drive armored cars right into the city streets.
What do we do?
They're both officially recognized military organizations. I don't think there's much we can do. But if for some reason things turn ugly, let's do everything we can to get all the nearby residents to safety.
Right.
Guess as much help as we can offer. Very
おっ
much.
しゃる通りです。
Hi.
両方軍には両方軍の、鉄道憲兵隊には鉄道憲兵隊のそれぞれの役目がありましょう。
Hi, Claire. Oh, hey.
Isn't that...
It's Claire. Captain Claire. I didn't know you arrived.
I'll take things from here.
Yes, Captain. Yes, ma'am. So that's her, huh? Yeah, the infamous Icy Maiden. Good day to you, officer. I believe the Imperial government notified you 2 days ago that we were conducting patrols and investigations in the area. Has that really caused such an inconvenience that you felt compelled to bring an armored car within city limits? And frankly, I can't bring myself to agree with your assertion that we are out of our depth here. The railway is a network that crosses the entire empire, allowing us to dispatch forces anywhere at a moment's notice. We can also gather divisions scattered across the country in one place in a matter of hours. In fact, we pride ourselves on it. It's our distinguishing feature as a division of the armed forces. Really? I do keep seeing them pop up in the Imperial Chronicle. Looks like Claire showed up at the perfect time. Elliot, jaw. Bring it up, dear.
As quick-witted as ever, too.
Actually, Mackie should bring up his jaw, too. Now there's a classy lady for you.
We have no quarrel with you and no reason to argue. We have enough on our plate with the terrorists as it is. But we've got a job to do, and so do you. Ultimately, our commitment is to the people of this nation. I'm sure you feel the same way, no?
But what, that...
ならば複数の場所で何かあったらどうするつもりかな
Hey, Rufus.
Oh,
You popped over, too. Rufus.
oh hey, your sister's brother really gets around.
And always turn up where we least expect him. Lord Rufus, we didn't know you were in Ruhr. Are you leaving already? Indeed, I am. His lordship asked me to extend my stay, but I'm afraid I have business to attend to elsewhere. We'll be heading out in short order. So that's Duke Alperea's eldest son. And as the noble faction's biggest up-and-comer, he sure dresses the part.
はじめましてクレア・リーベルと対位噂はかねがね聞いている
恐縮です。ルーファス・アルバレア様。
ルーファスで構わないどうやら私がなぜルーレに来ているのかいやどうやってルーレに来たのかが不思議なようだな
Oh, come on, airship.
あらゆる鉄道網は君たちの監視下にあるかといってルーレ空港に私が訪れた気配もない答えは簡単アルバレア家の専用飛行艇で来ただけさ、最も停泊させたのはルーレ郊外の街道外れだがね資格というものはあらゆるところに存在するもの君たちもあまり自分たちの優位性を過信はせぬことだ取り返しのつかない失敗をしたくなければだが
ご忠告ありがたく頂戴いたします。
さあ両者とも撤収したまえ
He's so freaking charismatic.
ケイラもその武骨な車両は下げることだいかなる時も両方軍は優雅かつ果敢であるべしそうではないか
Precisely, my lord. Withdraw. Armored crew, stand down. Yes, my lord. Bye-bye, cars. Well, at least that's diffused. Calm times have returned. Oh, fortune finds us face to face once again. So it seems. Thank you for diffusing that situation the other day. Oh, you needn't be so formal. Well, I could be rude, but that would not work in my favor right now. I was just in town to speak with the Marquis on behalf of on my father's behalf. Ah, I imagine you two must have had a lot to talk about. Indeed we did, and the Marquis never makes it an easy time. I took advantage of all the excitement surrounding the Courageous' maiden voyage to make my little trip unnoticed. Given the current climate, it's impossible to predict what may happen both here and in Ordis. Another Ordis name drop. You have 3 days of your field study remaining. I suggest you focus on your assigned tasks and stay out of trouble. I'm looking forward to seeing what Class 7 has to show at the Academy's festival after all. Oh, you'll be impressed. Man, you meet Eustace and you think you've seen the nobility's golden boy. Then you meet Rufus.
I'm actually kind of impressed.
I almost loathe to admit it, but over time I have gotten the impression that he's a good man. For a noble, anyway. He's a sharp guy. I can see why he has as much sway in the noble faction as he does. Oh, Rean, you have no freaking idea.
Well, it looks like the sun's about to set. Why don't we call it a day here? My mother might know about what's going on with the provincial army and the RMP.
This is true. Yeah, I can get behind that. Nothing happens to Roar without Marquis Ragnar say so. We need to figure out what he's up to. I'm also rather curious as to what brought the railway military police out here.
Or the army, who seems to be driving tanks into the cities to win arguments now.
Yeah, there's got to be something going on behind the scenes that we just don't know about. That's gonna make for some interesting dinner conversations, huh?
We'll find out soon enough. Anyway, come on. I'll show you into my home. Though, I guess you've already been there. Is this part of the Reinford building?
Huh? Wait a minute. So you live inside there? And a glorious place it is.
In the penthouse suite on the floors 24 and 25, yes. That's my family's house, more or less.
Up the elevator we go once again. Man, I can't believe your family has the top 2 floors of world-class high-rise all to itself. Yeah, even high-ranking nobles would trip over themselves to secure a luxury suite like this.
I'm afraid you guys would react exactly like you just did. That's why I just kept my mouth shut. Sure, it's large, but it's so pointlessly large for just 2 people. And the only servant we have is Sharon.
If you have Sharon, that's the only maid you need, even for a for a place this big.
You said it.
Well, we'll be guests here for the next 3 days. So, thanks for having us, Alisa.
Of course, don't mention it.
I'll just blush. My. Is it just me, or do I detect more than a hint of red on Lady Elisa's fair visage?
Could she be embarrassed?
Yes, she is.
I am not!
We're here on a field study, so could we at least try to take this a little bit more seriously?
Aw, lighten up, Macias. It just wouldn't be a proper field study with one of us getting embarrassed about our family.
This is true. Very true.
Welcome home, everyone. Feels nice to be back. I'll just ignore how you popped up to greet us the moment we walked through the door. I just couldn't wait to see you. Now, if you'll just follow me, I'll show you inside.
And it's rather large and glorious. Gotta love those automatic doors like that. It's so pretty here. Reinford building top floor, penthouse. Oh, the views. The views. Just having all the sunshine coming in, it would just be freaking glorious. Oh, whoa. Well, I'm impressed. This is even more grandiose than I had expected. Oh, you can see the whole town from out there from below. Talk about the lap of luxury. Looks like a comfy place to take a nap. Well, there's lots of comfy places to take naps, Fee. And you get the pick of the litter.
You guys really think so? I've been away from Rura for half a year, so I guess it does feel kind of nice to be home.
Well, I guess it's natural.
I've already finished preparing dinner. Please let me know whenever you're ready to eat.
Thank you.
I don't know about all of you, but I'm pretty hungry. What do you say we... Huh? Wait. Actually, we can't, can we? Mother said she'd be eating with us tonight, so we need to wait until she comes home. And there are quite a few things we need to ask her, too. Actually, my lady, I'm afraid I've received a call from the chairman earlier about that. What? She can't make it. Oh, the night sky. You do a lot. Now, how much actual... I would say that I wasn't really expecting this many stars to be visible, considering that we're in the industrial city of Aurora, but looks pretty clean. And it looks like I can see a lot of stars in the sky, which is absolutely gorgeous. Not as much as Nord, though. I think Nord had a lot more. How's that view from the top? Oh, it looks really nice. Too bad, though, that Irina can join them for supper. Oh my gosh, fancy as all heck. Oh, goodness gracious. Alisa, if you wolf down so much food so quickly, you'll get fat. It's just this once. I eat a balanced diet the rest of the time. But you've been bolting down every course so quickly, I'm surprised you haven't inhaled your napkin. Oh, maybe we're gonna need to rethink your stage outfit for the concert. Crap, I almost forgot about that. If you're worrying about us, you don't need to, you know. I know your mother promised she'd have dinner with us, but we all know she's a busy woman. And she said she'd try to make some time for us tomorrow instead. But still, it's not like it bothers me so much. It's she sits on the Thor's board of directors. Who she's meeting with that's so important that she can't even clear a little time to see us. She's got the Lufthansa already, doesn't she? I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to say. She's not out on a date with a gentleman or engaging in any lascivious behavior, if that puts your mind at ease. That's not what I'm worried about, not even close. Honestly, hearing she was seeing a man might even put my mind at ease. Alisa? After dinner, we got straight to work, finishing our reports for the day. Oh, we got some coffee to go along with it, which is always good. Keep them energized as much as I can. But with Chairman Irina canceling her dinner appointment with us, the tensions between the provincial army and the railway military police, and Rifsa's suspicious behavior, it was clear that something significant was happening behind the scenes. We just weren't sure exactly what. Well, we all have the rest of the night free, so we may as well enjoy ourselves. You're welcome to look around the house as much as you want. But under no circumstances are you to set foot in my or Sharon's bedroom without our express permission. I know. I would think that they'd be looking at Crow, the delinquent, but no, everybody has to look at Rean. That's our Lisa. I heard you had a private library here. Might I be able to peruse your collection? Of course. Would you show him the way, Sharon? As you wish, my lady. Guess we should nail down the rest of our stuff for the festival concert, too. Yeah, there's still a few tidbits we need to make some final decisions on. You want me to help out with that? I'd rather keep you fresh so I can keep your opinion on our finished plan as a whole. We want an honest first impression on whether you think we've got a will to, we'll go over with the audience. All right, makes sense to me. Well, good luck. Anyway, let me show you to my room, Fee. Thanks.
Into the library we go. Hey guys.
Would you like another cup of coffee, Master Macchius?
Oh, yes, please.
What about you, Master Rean? I'd be happy to take your cup directly to Lady Lisa's room if that's what you'd like.
Or you could just, you know, bring it out here. That'd be great.
Serving guests is but one of a maid's many duties. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to make you feel more at home. Anything at all.
Sometimes I get the feeling that she feeds off my discomfort. No, really? Macchius? Rean, this room is amazing. So many books here on such a panoply of different subjects. It's as though you never need to visit a library. Well, I guess it's safe to say it meets with your approval. Yeah, you could say that. It's not every day I see such a well-curated collection. I feel a little giddy. Sharon told me that this room and the one adjacent were once Gwyn's private rooms, which means all the books here were part of his personal collection. Wow. He did seem like a really smart guy with a lot of different interests. So I guess it makes sense that he'd have a mountain of books like this. I've never had the opportunity to meet him, but he must have been quite the Renaissance man. I'm gonna park myself in here and lecturate in this buffet of knowledge for the evening, I think. You do that. Hey guys. Plans for the concert going okay?
Yep, they sure are. We've decided on who will be on what instruments and have a good idea as to what our two songs are gonna sound like. We should have everything pretty set by the time this trip's over. By then, I'm hoping we'll be able to show what we've got to the rest of the class.
Fantastic. Sounds like things are really coming together then. Let me know if there's anything I can do. I'll be glad to pitch in.
Sure thing. I want our performance to be at least as good as the one Crow and the others put on last year, if not better. We're almost there. Just gotta get a few more things sorted out first.
Yo, good timing. I'm torn between these two designs for the girls' concert outfits. What revs your engine more, A or B?
Let's see.
Huh? Whoa. Back it up. Neither of these. But if we want to lock in the guys' votes, we're gonna have to give them what they want. Push those boundaries of good taste. Then we go in for the kill with a little wardrobe malfunction, and the end, victory's good as ours. We won't be winning anything but a trip to the principal's office if we get banned from participating. First, you need to make them a bit less revealing. Actually, make that a lot less revealing. And what's up with these little comments in the margins? Optimal bounce vectors? Show them titties? Are you serious? I knew we were overdue for a long talk about your prudish tendencies. Well, those issues aside, the base designs look pretty good. I'm leaning toward B. I think it'd be good on everyone. That's so. Alright, I give this one a little more polish then. We got the general outline pretty much squared away. Now all we need is nail down the outfits and the songs. I'm sure it'll all come together. You just leave this one to us. When we pull off this show, we're gonna be school legends. It'll be amazing. I think this is Elisa's room. Knock. It's me, Rean. Can I come in?
Oh, hey, it's Rean. Of course.
Wow. So this is your room, huh? It's a lot bigger and I would have guessed. Really nice and tidy too. The thing is, though, I thought people would want to keep their rooms nice and tidy to begin with, so having that as a comment is a little weird.
I like the view from the window. Honestly, were you raised in a barn? You just don't roam around a girl's room checking everything out.
Whoops. Sorry.
Though these days, my mother is the only one who even uses this floor. So there's so much space. It must feel pretty lonely having it all to herself.
Alisa?
Just a passing thought. Are you nervous because there's a boy in your room? I can always find somewhere else. No, it's fine. Please don't leave. I mean, yeah, it's the first time a guy's been in my room, but hey, you tricked me into admitting that. I didn't ask you to say anything. Don't fight, you two. Well, seeing as we're spending a few nights here, I might as well start getting things set up. You don't need to volunteer to help, you know. We do have Sharon on the payroll for housekeeping. I know. This is a nice room. Great view, too. And the windows are even bulletproof. Should get a good night's sleep here. Why do you need to worry about the room being bulletproof? I don't really think that's something you need to worry about. Oh, hey, Sharon. Where are you off to? Oh, yeah, this, huh? I think she's off to the laundry room. I think. Or no, I was wrong. Maybe? No. I have a hunch Sharon knows something. Maybe I should see if she'll tell me anything. Well, can't hurt to try. Oh, Master Rean, is there something I can help you with? Perhaps you'd like me to wash your back to want to help those hard-to-reach spots? Don't worry. I'm here to help you. I think I'll pass. Actually, Sharon, is Alisa's mother really all right? There's no need to worry about the chairman. It's not as though she's wrestling with some abnormally large crisis or anything like that. Though I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss the specifics with you. Well, I understand that, but I can't help but thinking about that quarrel between the provincial army and the RMP we saw earlier this evening. I'm guessing the reason she couldn't make it is related to that somehow. That you were like just to throw potential theories out there reminds me of Lady Sarah. Perhaps it's thanks to her guidance as your instructor. I'm not really sure about that, but your lack of denial tells me I'm on the right track. You may interpret it however you see fit. However, I'd like to assure you that there's no need for you to worry about the chairman. I'd much rather see you direct your concern towards Lady Alisa. All right. Sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. Don't worry, Master Rean. A maid must always be available to serve her guests. Still, are you certain you don't feel like a rejuvenating back scrub? I'd be happy to give you a stimulating massage too, if that's what you wish. Is stimulating? I mean, I'm A-okay. Thank you. Huh? Hi, Lisa. Oh, going to observatory? Alisa? Wonder what she's doing. Maybe I should go see. Oh, Lisa.
Alisa.
ああ、あなただったの。ひょっとして心配させちゃった？
Yeah, little birdie told me that I should be concerned about you.
ああ、ちょっとね。なんとなくノルドの時と同じような感じだったからさ。
Oh wow, that takes me back.
そっか。情けないわね。家から独立しようとしてるのに、こんなことで心が乱れるなんて。
しかしすごいな、この夜景は。子供の頃からこんな光景をずっと目にしてきたのか。
まあそうね。おじいさまと父様と母様、 父様が亡くなってからはシャロンが来てくれて、
Yeah, there's a interesting quickening about that.
この夜景はいつも家族で見ていたものだわ。
家族との光景か。俺にとってのユミルの山々と同じようなものみたいだな。
そうでしょうね。
Mm-hmm. There always is something like that.
でもおじい様はこの町からいなくなってしまって、今は私もシャロンもいなくなって、母様が一人きりで暮らしている。そう考えるとなんだか胸が張り裂けそうなくらい切なくなってしまったの。どうしてそこまでって。
That's a difficult topic.
そっか。やっぱりお母さんのことを怒っているわけじゃないんだな。
腹が立ってたのは確かだけど、でも私だったら耐えられない。家族も大切な人も誰もいない状況で仕事にだけ没頭して生きていくなんて。技師だった父が生きていた頃は決してあんな風じゃなかった。
But there's a lot more to that.
優秀なキャリアウーマンだけどユーモアがあって思いやりもある、そんなあったかい人だったの。でも父が亡くなって母はすっかり変わってしまった。
Oh, totally.
取りつかれたように仕事に没頭して、陰ではおじいさまの実権を奪って RF グループの会長となって。でも私が知る限り母が贅沢しているところなんて見たことがないわ。会食以外だと栄養バーで食事を済ませようとしてシャロンにたしなめられる、そんな人なの。だから怖いのよ。どうしてそこまでって。
Ah, she's such a sweet kid. Head pats.
アリサ
The serial head
いい子
patting.
だな。
Girls don't always want to be head patted, Rean.
何をいきなり。
いつもそうやって人のことを気にかけているだろ。たとえ相手に怒っていても思いやらずにはいられない。
Because the whole answer.
最初の頃の俺に対しても、ラウラやフィーの時も。妹のことだって俺をちゃんとたしなめてくれたしな。ミリアムのことだって何気に気を配ってくれただろ。みんな感謝してると思う。多分俺が一番だろうけど。今ルーレで起きている水面下の動きは確かに心配だ。アリサの故郷でもあるし、イリーナさんも関係している可能性が高いんだろ。だから俺たち7組としても動きを探ってみないか。
でも実習の課題もあるし、そんなことまでする余裕は。
The thing is, though, Lisa, if it's important, you do your best to make the time.
依頼を片付けながらでいい。できる範囲で構わないだろう。俺だけじゃない。みんな同じ気持ちみたいだ。フィーもエリオットもマキアスもクローだって気にかけていた。だったら俺たちは俺たちの判断で実習活動として行っていけばいい。これまでと同じように。
リーン、わかった。ありがとうは言わないわ。シャロンは口が固いから聞き出せないとは思うけど。
Sharon has her own secrets.
私は私でルーレにいる知り合いに心当たりがないか聞いてみるわ。この時間ならまだ通信で連絡しても大丈夫だと思うし。
ああ、そちらは頼むよ。明日の朝依頼を受け取ったらみんなで方針を話し合おう。
うん、わかった。それじゃあ早速通信で聞いてみるわね。
Good way of redirecting the attention.
一つ忠告。
Thanks.
あんな風に女の子の頭を軽々しく撫でるもんじゃないわ。
But Alisa, it's his calling. He's a resident head patter.
貴族とか平民に関係なく帝国男子としてどうかと思うわよ。
ああ、確かにそうかもな。ごめん、なんとなく妹によくやってたからというか。ってそうか、エリゼからも同じように突っ込まれてたな。でもやらなかったらそれはそれで白状ですなんて不機嫌になられたし。
はあ、本当に妹さんとは意見が合いそうだわ。
Have a big, huge slumber party with all the girls over. They can all vent their comments and frustrations regarding Rean.
まあいいわ。また後でね。
ああ。
Well, she seems like she's feeling better now. I just hope our efforts will turn up some good leads. Thank you for watching the video today. I do appreciate it. If you can, leave a like as it does help, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. A huge thank you to my supporters, and if you'd like to help the channel, please feel free to visit the links in the description below and become a member. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!